Coming up next on This Week in Torrance.
Find out what new business is coming to town, replacing the old National Sports Bar and Grill.
Plus, students speak up on topics important to teens. We'll take you to a unique bill hearing.
And with the holidays just around the corner, the Torrance Fire Department is sharing some good advice.
Then we'll tell you about a special group of women offering a helping hand to those in need. These stories and much more are just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. Here are your top stories. All across the country, Americans commemorated Veterans Day with parades, wreath-laying, and religious ceremonies. Veterans Day is acknowledged not only here in the United States, but all over the world. Also known as Armistice Day or Remembrance Day in other parts of the globe, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month marks the end of World War I in 1918, and this year marks the 95th anniversary of that celebration. Here in Torrance, residents can visit the Veterans Memorial Wall located at the corner of Torrance Boulevard and Maple Avenue, where 146 names of those who've died in battle are engraved. Across the country, businesses showed their gratitude to those who have served or currently serving in the U.S. military by offering steep discounts and deals. Starbucks offered a free cup of joe, Denny's offered free pancakes, and restaurants like California Pizza Kitchen, Chili's, Olive Garden, and Red Robin, just to name a few, offered special deals.
Real estate website Movoto.com put Torrance on the map as one of the top 10 most creative mid-sized cities in the U.S. Salt Lake City was number 1, followed by Pasadena. Torrance was 5th on that list, and Tempe rounded them out at the top 10. Movoto's real estate blog factored in creative criteria such as the number of art supply stores, music instrument stores, bookstores, galleries, theaters, art schools, and colleges per capita.
Speaking of real estate, a new business recently broke ground here in Torrance on the former site of National Sports Bar and Grill. A new 70-unit assisted living center will soon be built located on Sepulveda Boulevard between Hawthorne and Maple Avenue. The Torrance-based Wellbrook Senior Living purchased the 3.1-acre site last July for just over $4 million. Carlsbad-based Integral Senior Living will manage the assisted living center scheduled to open in late 2014.
Marching all the way home with the top prize, North High Saxon Regiment Marching Band and Color Guard won the Band Sweepstakes Award spanning 3 divisions at the Surf City Tournament at Huntington Beach High School. North High's marching band is currently ranked 2nd in Division 2A. The top 10 bands in each division will compete at the upcoming California State Championships. The musical group also won accolades for high visual effect, high general effect, and high percussion scores. Congratulations to the talented group of students.
The futuristic design of Honda's 2015 fuel cell electric vehicle was recently released. American Honda, based here in Torrance, revealed a photo of its next generation FCEV, a modern sleek coupe concept car that'll be exhibited at 2013's Los Angeles Auto Show and expected to launch in dealer showrooms in the U.S. and Japan by 2015. A leader in the industry, Honda was the first automaker to begin a retail initiative with the leasing of its FCEV to fleet customers. Honda was also the first to put a fuel cell car in the hands of an individual retail consumer in 2005. Today, nearly 24 customers in Southern California are driving the FCX Clarity model, helping the automaker to advance the future powertrain technology. According to J.D. Power and Associates, collaboration may be the key to future fuel cell development. Toyota is working on fuel cell vehicle research with German automaker BMW. Similarly, Honda and GM have signed a pact this year to work on long-term fuel cell technology. Daimler, Ford, and Renault Nissan also have their own fuel cell development plans.
Torrance residents may have noticed construction work along one of the city's major thoroughfares. Beginning Tuesday, November 12th, the California Department of Transportation kicked off its paving and road improvement project for Hawthorne Boulevard. While construction activities will take place nightly, Monday through Thursday from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., drivers can expect 2 lanes to be closed intermittently, noise and vibration from construction activities, as well as delays in travel time. The north and southbound Hawthorne Boulevard between Fashion Way and West 190th Street Street will have repaved surfaces, providing a smoother and more quieter ride. Lanes will be restriped with reflective paint. The project will also upgrade loop detectors embedded in the pavement for vehicle and bicycle detection, allowing real-time traffic information to be transmitted to the Los Angeles Regional Transportation Management Center. Work is scheduled to continue through mid-February 2014. For more information, go to the Department of Transportation website. That's dot.ca.gov/DIST07.
Still ahead, find out who's making a difference in Torrance.
Plus, students take issues important to them to a bill hearing. We'll take you there.
All of the preparation, the training, it all comes down to this.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
We have a job to do out here today.
Some people think it's about muscle, but it's really about heart. A lot of heart.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong. Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
What it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The action team.
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
I'm Staff Sergeant Meg Krause. I was on active duty for 5 years. I was a medic. My psychological health, I didn't think it was an issue when I came home, but one of my soldiers actually said,
I think you might be suffering from PTSD.
I came back from Iraq and I have PTSD too. You have to talk about it because if you hold it in, your life just gets miserable.
Since Sergeant Krause has returned from seeking treatment, she's back to the way she was when I first got in the unit as far as being a very outstanding NCO.
The Torrance Performing Arts Consortium honored local artists for their work in the community. Reporter Hayley Skene was there and has more.
People don't always notice the man behind the curtain.
My job is to make the things that I do look effortless. No one should even notice any of it.
Kirk Stefferud has worked on over 100 productions in the city of Torrance, directing, producing, costuming, and finally he was dragged into the spotlight.
To get acknowledgement for something that I feel like most people don't even realize, really everything that I do, it's really amazing to me.
Stefferud was one of the 7 winners of this year's Making a Difference Award, an honor given by the Torrance Performing Arts Consortium. But Stefferud says his proudest moments have actually been in bringing attention to others.
Every single person is beautiful and every single person is talented, and that deserves to be showcased.
Stefferud's family says it's about time he received recognition for his work.
If you would read his resume, you would be amazed. I mean, he started in theater probably when he was about 6 years old.
And the big award of the night, the D. Hardison Award, was given to Ron Haas of the Daily Breeze for the paper's contributions to the community.
We're so fortunate to have these kinds of things going on in our own community.
The recognition was an honor for Stefferud, but he had another agenda on his mind.
It's nice for me to be able to make my home a better place.
A better place for Stefferud and for all who love the arts. For This Week in Torrance, I'm Hayley Skene.
Thanks, Hayley. To see previous winners' names and more about upcoming performances and members of TPAC, go to torranceperformingarts.com.
There's a statewide program giving teens an opportunity to learn at an early age about legislature and lobbying for matters important to them. Reporter Faith Lee tells us more.
Shreyas Tiramala isn't like most teens. At 17 years old, he's thinking about how he can make an impact someday through a statewide program.
Ever since I've been young, I've really wanted to go into the government and learn about how our government works.
And you may be surprised to find that Tiramala isn't alone. More than 50 students are part of Torrance YMCA's Youth and Government program, where they learn how to become civic-minded citizens. They learn how the government works by participating in a mock legislature, and the students take it as seriously as they would on Capitol Hill.
So what our bill does is give individuals a choice.
Tonight is the bill hearing night, where 5 groups of students present bills they have been drafting for the past few months.
The bill ended up actually becoming my baby. Like, I really enjoyed presenting it, and seeing it pass through the committee and then through the actual Senate chambers was really happy for me.
Although it isn't the real California Senate chamber, these bills had to pass through many educated and professional panel members like Assemblyman Elmore Asuci before making it to the statewide conference.
I'm really impressed with all the young advocates participating in this program, and I'm here to try to pick up some good ideas because there are a lot of bad ideas in Sacramento, but I'm hearing a lot of good ideas tonight.
And some politicians do take notice of these mock bills. The California seatbelt law was first introduced by students from the program.
We gave California legislators the inspiration to create the actual law.
Although these teens are still figuring out their latest history lessons and calculus homework in high school, their minds are set on a much bigger goal.
I wish to participate in the political process as an informed member of society. I hope to be a citizen who not only votes, but votes based on evidence, based on knowledge, and based on my beliefs.
For This Week in Torrance, I'm Faith Lee.
Thanks, Faith. The two bills passed at the YMCA's hearing will be submitted to the statewide conference in Sacramento next February for 2,000 other youth delegates to debate. To learn more about this program, contact the Y at 310-325-5885.
There's a group of women using their talents to help others in need. Hayley Skene tells us all about it.
Betty Earps joined the Torrance Women's Club 12 years ago with a goal in mind.
I felt a great concern for battered women.
From there, she found the Helping Hands, a group of women within the club that meet each month to craft and sew. And Earps knew that the group's hard work could be used to help her cause.
I knew that this women's club could help out.
Earps took on a leadership role and organized biannual bazaars to raise funds for local charities. The members also donate about 100 quilts to victims of domestic violence each year.
It's rewarding to me in many ways, gives me something to do, keeps me busy, out of trouble.
The women are bonded by both their shared mission and their shared craft.
So you just sewed these in the seam,
right?
Then. What a great idea that is! I love that.
Yeah,
it is very rewarding to have that camaraderie, to be part of a group of women who are interested in contributing to the community.
For CitiCABLE, I'm Hayley Skene.
Thanks, Hayley. The Helping Hands recently awarded a local foster child a $500 scholarship with the proceeds from this year's bazaar. The Torrance Fire Department hosted a holiday safety workshop recently for local residents. Reporter Faith Lee tells us more.
The holiday season involves a lot of cooking and baking. And today, the Torrance Fire Department is here at the Y giving our residents some tips on how to stay safe during these holiday celebrations.
Sometimes you walk away from the stove, you're doing different things, and you could go outside maybe.
Like Roger Dahl, we get distracted while cooking once in a while, but that's what the Torrance Fire Department is urging the community not to do.
In Torrance, we had actually a lady go to work and she forgot she was cooking breakfast because she was trying to do a million other things with her family.
According to the U.S. Fire Administration, cooking is the leading cause of all residential building fires and injuries.
And the biggest thing is not to leave any cooking unattended ever, even if it's to answer the phone or go outside and get the mail.
About 20 residents attended the holiday safety training at the YMCA, and the public education officers taught residents how to use the right size pots and pans while cooking to prevent grease from spilling.
To the top, because you don't want it spitting out, either getting on your skin or even getting close to the flame, because grease will easily ignite if it's spilled.
Residents also learned how to use a fire extinguisher.
Aim at the very base of the fire, because if you think about it, the bottom of the flame is what's burning, not the top.
Hopefully I never have to use it, but, you know, like she said, it says pass.
Pass is a technique to operate a fire extinguisher. Pull the trigger, aim low, squeeze the handle, and sweep across the fire. And a few more tips from the Torrance Fire Department.
Keeping a tidy kitchen, keeping things away from the burners, knowing to have pan handles facing inward so that people don't catch on them.
Although this is only an hour-long workshop, Dahl is walking away with a lot of great information.
It gives me the chills to think about a kid grabbing a pot handle, and pulling it, because that happens every year. You read about that. So that's a good tip, too.
For This Week in Torrance, I'm Faith Lee.
Thanks, Faith. The Torrance Fire Department offers these kinds of workshops regularly through the year for the community. To find out what workshop they have planned next, or to get more holiday fire prevention safety tips, go to the city's website. That's torranceca.gov. Coming up after the break, we've got a lot of great events happening we want to tell you all about.
What can just $1 buy? A dollar can go a long way, so imagine what 10 could do. Item donations distract the relief effort and can cost more to ship than what they are actually worth. So stop sending canned goods and start sending cash, because just $1 can make all the difference.
Going to school pregnant, riding the bus, that was hard. You just have all the stares and you have all the questions, and even little kids make you nervous just staring at you. When you get pregnant, all the stuff just goes through your mind. Abortion, adoption, keeping him. You're his mom. You're supposed to be the one taking care of him and raising him. But when you're 15 and pregnant, you can't do it without support. I wanted to give him a better life. When I found out I was pregnant, I don't know, just a light hit me in my heart, just saying adoption is what you need to do. I really have a simple dream. I just want to get my nursing career, get married, and have a family. When I get pregnant again, give them a better life. I'm Miranda, and I chose adoption.
Welcome back, everybody. We got a lot of great events coming up. Here's a look at what's on the calendar. The Community Services Department recently announced their new online registration software designed to make signing up for classes much more convenient. Residents are asked to re-input their information to get started. You can go to classschedule.torranceca.gov. Finding the classes and events that's right for you will be easier to navigate. For more information, call 310-618-2930. Office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and every other Friday.
The holidays are just around the corner, and the South Bay Environmental Services Center here in Torrance is hosting a free holiday light exchange. Just bring in your old incandescent blue bulb strands for a new energy-efficient LED strands. This is a free service to residents who decide to be more eco-friendly this holiday season. This starts on Monday, November 18th through the 20th. Just stop by their Torrance office located at 20285 Western Avenue, Suite 100. For more information, call 310-371-7222.
If you want to help make history, then find out how you can volunteer as a float decorator. The Torrance Rose Float Association is calling all those looking to help to lend a helping hand. Now, you must sign up ahead of time and register as a member of the organization. Their next meeting takes place on Thursday, November 21st at 7 p.m. and at City Hall. You can also find out more information by going online to torrancerosefloat.com.
The recently postponed State of the Region address is back on the calendar, scheduled to take place on Monday, November 25th at 12 p.m. Guest speakers include Congresswoman Maxine Waters and Congressman Henry Waxman. This takes place at the Doubletree by Hilton in Torrance. That's located at 21333 Hawthorne Boulevard. For more information or to reserve your seat, call 310-543-3113 or visit torrancechamber.com.
And with Thanksgiving quickly approaching, there's a Torrance tradition you won't want to miss. The city's Community Services Department invites the public to take part in the annual Torrance Turkey Trot 3-mile fun run on Thanksgiving morning. Walkers and runners of all ages and abilities are invited to participate. You can register now by mail, walk-in, or online at ThanksgivingDay3mileFunRun.eventbrite.com. The only rules this year are no pets, no skateboards, rollerblades, or bicycles allowed on the course. That makes sense. You can call 310-618-2930. The fee is $30, and walkers will meet at the Sam's Club parking lot on Sky Park Drive. Now let's go out to the sports desk with Juan Hernandez for a sneak preview of what's to come.
Juan, what do you have for us?
Hey there, Jen and Ben. Look, I tell you every week, we've got something special on the sports desk, and guess what? Same story today, because it's playoff time. Always exciting news when squads start off the postseason, and we've got a couple stories with some insight on the athletes that will be leading these playoff charges. We've got sisters on one team, another that's challenged the 8-time reigning Pioneer League champs for the second year in a row, and that's just the volleyball season. I'm not even going to talk about football here because we'll save that for our time together on the sports desk. That's every day at 4 p.m. and 9:30 on CitiCABLE 3. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Juan. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and be sure to like our page to get the latest update on what's going on in Torrance.
And for the month of November, we're featuring a fun contest. Post one of your most memorable Thanksgiving moments, and don't forget to share a photo along with your story. Tune in each week to see who the winner is.
Well, that's it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Chun. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.